So, we haven't had a dash cam for ages, have we? So I thought I'd do a quick dash cam catch up, because last time the bleeding camera refreshed itself before I could get to them. So we'll open with this story. And you know, you've seen stories of oh, stupid driver did this, stupid driver did that, and they get themselves in a pickle. Well, here's a situation this morning why the signs, you can't believe them. You know, why did that truck go down that road? Because there's a limit on it. You have to, because you're just given an address. You're just given an address. You ain't given special instructions, and it's not necessarily the delivery firm that's doing it. It's each address should know where it's at, and if it has access for a truck, then it shouldn't be a problem. But if there's a limited access or a problem with getting there, the postcode system or the address itself, or there should be some way of grading these, because basically the company's given an address, go there, deliver it there. So the company's got no choice but to give me the same address. We work on the information we're given, and we're given a name like Mr. Jones, you know, and we're given an address, and we're given a postcode. But some of them can really get you. And one of these ones this morning, and I'm just going to show you. So here we are. We're a mile or two away. So my sat nav says turn right. And I know this road, it's a big, it's the A30 area, it's a busy road. There's no other way. And I know the road we're turning into is the old road, the 52 through Derby. So it's going down, it's not like it's turning down a little residential street. That 7.5 ton is there because they've built a new road that bypasses it. This is another main road, the 52 goes Nottingham. Anyway, so you get this 7.5 ton limit. Remember, I'm in an Arctic. We're classed as 44 ton. When you get a fine because you can go that heavy. They don't say, I can't say, well, I'm empty. In this particular case, I was empty, but they still treat you as if you're full. And it says 7.5 limit. And I'm thinking, oh, you know, I know where I want to go. There's no way, is there any other way around this place? I sort of was recalling it before that it was a problem to get to. So, and I'm only a couple of streets away. So I'm going to go down here anyway. I'm going to, because it isn't, with trucks, a lot of, no, not a lot maybe, but a percentage of, you know, a percentage of the addresses are down 7.5 ton limits anyway, with limits and all that. It's crazy. Anyway, let's push on. Let's push on. Hold on. Uh-oh, my mouse is frozen. Your mouse has gone haywire. Hold on. Let's take it off there. Let's put, that's better. Right, where were we there? Right. So let's do this a bit to get out of the way. So I'm committing to this 7.5 tonner anyway. This 7.5 ton limit. Where am I? I've lost my mouse again. Here we are. My mouse is here. There we are. Right. So here I come round the roundabout, and if you look here, look. There's it says except for access, but it doesn't tell you that when you're approaching it, making your decisions. But if you look there, oh, let's stop there. Do you see? It says 7.5 ton limit except for access, so I'm allowed. So pressure's off a bit. Now where I want is just down here. I want to turn right down here. I'm right close to my address. Right close to my address. So let's go down here a little bit. No, I'll come down now, but no, I'll come and get it. Hold on, I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. Hang on there a minute. I'm back with my cup of tea. Right, where were we? Yeah, well, the desk is full today. Right, let's continue. It's only just down here where I want to be, and what you have to do, the sat nav is saying turn right here, right, and then right into the street I want. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, oh, I've got to give this a good long look. I don't really know the area. Hold on. Let's go back. No. Yeah, we can go forward now, can't we? Let's run forward. See these satellites here. My sat nav. Well, first of all, it looked a funny junction. There was railings or something. So when you get here, if you're a bit uncertain, what you do is you give it a good stare. Don't just turn down it. Go there and give it a good look, because here we go. Let's run that on again. Yeah, what you've got to do is you've got to give it a good stare, and that's what I did. I didn't want to commit to it. Whoop, stop. I've jumped somehow. Anyway, do you see these railings here in the middle? That was going to be awkward to get around. I wasn't very happy. It was quite narrow. And what I've done here, look, I've stood in the middle of the road, and you can't see my head, but I'm looking out the window and I'm giving it a right old good staring. And I'm thinking to myself, shall I, shan't I? Shall I, shan't I? Shall I, shan't I? And I wasn't sure. Remember, I'm in an Arctic. So I thought, well, I'll dump it here. I don't want to get committed and go down streets and trying to get turned round. The town centre is ahead of me. So let's have a good look at this. So let's get myself, I know I was blocking the road, but they could get around me. I decided to come here. So then we get the old Google Earth out and we'll get the old phone. But the sat nav was telling me to go down there. And I didn't want to get stuck in the town centre unless I could find another way, and I couldn't really find another way. The street I want is 2 streets away. So let's do that then. Let's, oh yeah. Which way am I going? Oh yeah, we're going ahead. So it took me a while. I sat there for quite a while. Then, come on. Come on. Yeah. Let's jump again. Let's do another jump. So now I've looked, I've decided I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. So all I'm doing now is waiting for an opportunity for the road to go quiet. I'm going to spin it round on the spot. I think it was in front of this bus. Was it? No, after the bus. Was it after the bus? Oh, I've jumped way too far forward now. I need to go back. Hold on. Oh, I've pulled over to one side. I've used my phone. I've got the Google out. I've had a look. I'm only 2 streets away. I'm just around the corner to where I want to be. I can't see any other way without getting myself in a whole world of pain. What am I going to do? So anyway, I think I'll follow this bus out. I'm sitting here now. I'm here sitting now. Nice wide road. I'm going to spin it here. I'm empty. But here we go. Ready? I'm moving. Right, here we go. Yeah, let's spin it round here. I've decided to commit to the road. I've decided I can get down through them railing things. So let's see. And it says there's a weak bridge down here. Now it just scares you off. It just don't go down there. And the trouble is, if I didn't go down here, there's no other way of getting into the place. And you wouldn't go down there, and you'd get yourself in a world of pain trying to go around. So watch. Let's keep watching. So, and again, it's a 7.5 ton limit. Yeah. And then you get around the corner here and it says weak bridge. Hold on, the signs are terrible. Here we go. So I'm coming down here now. Fine. Wide enough. If I had to, I'd squeeze myself in somewhere and turn around if I had to. So I'm following my nose, following the sat nav, following the street that I want, looking for the street I want now is ahead of me on the right. So we should be okay. And then we've got, can we see that? No, humps on that one. Wasn't that one? Yeah. This is a weak bridge. There's a weak bridge in front of me. Where's my turning? Where's my turning? The turning is right in front of the bridge, so I couldn't have come from the other direction anyway, because this weak bridge is here. So this is the turning into the street that I want. There we are. Where's the sign? The sign says, get a bit closer. Yeah, the sign said up there, look, hold on. Let's get on to it. It's a weak bridge, 7.5 ton. So I would have been in the same pickle, but I couldn't come from the other direction. So I had to come from this direction. Yeah. So everything's telling me not to come here, and my sat nav's telling me here to come here, and the map's coming here. So what I'm trying to say to you is the signs mean nothing when you're trying to find these addresses. It means nothing at all. So I'm in this, what was it called? Slack lane, yeah. So I've turned into this slack lane now. And my old juices are going, and I'm thinking, yeah, this is the same damn place that I struggled last time to find. So I'm coming up here and I'm thinking, no, you don't want to get stuck. So easy to get yourself stuck, turn around, knock down buildings, get yourself in a world of pain. So I'm going up here, and you can see how narrow it is by all the cars pulling over for me, letting me through. We shouldn't really be bringing Arctics in places like this. It's just mad. Or if we are, there should be some sort of maybe code built within the postcode that you're going to a really nasty address. And obviously it's the same sort of situation. This place has been here years and years, way before the houses came here. This site, you know what I mean? You see, these are all fairly modern houses, fairly new houses, aren't they? And I'm sure this site's been here since year dots type of thing. So we push our way along here. And as it happens, the place I want to be, just to let you know that we were right and we were getting to where we wanted to be, is just up here, I think. So what I do is before I commit to go in there, I go walkies. Because always, if in doubt, go walkies. Because you don't want to presume the place you want is in there, and then you end up driving in there, and then you've got yourself all stuck and trying to get out. And that's when you catch gateways. That's when you catch parked cars. That's when trouble comes. So we're here. Yes, we're halfway on the pavement, and yes, we're blocking the road. And yes, we shouldn't be here. We've been a bloody nuisance, aren't we? And if you know, you know. But if you don't know, you've just got to protect yourself and do the best you can do. But like I say, that's not me, by the way. No. You can see the cab moving. I'm coming out. There we go. There's me with my bit of paper in my hand. If ever you see somebody with a bit of paper in your hand, that means there's a driver lost somewhere. And I'm looking around. Is it in here? Is it in here? As it happens, it was in there. So I was okay. But I didn't really want to commit. Yeah, so, and what a tight bridge. Oh, tight turn into the bridge. Anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. So let's get me coming back. It took me a while. I'll have to find that now. It took me quite a while to find somebody. Here I am. I've been to find somebody. Are you expecting a container, mate? Yeah, right. What do you want me? Where do I go? What have I got to do? Oh yeah, what you got to do, mate? You got to do this. You got to do that. You ask for help and you will get it. You know. And last question you always ask is it okay to come in now then? And oh yeah, mate, come on in. Yeah, blah blah blah. You know. Be nice, be polite, say please and say thank you, and people want to help you. Yeah, it makes them feel good, and obviously you need the help, don't you? So we're just making sure that there's no cars behind. We fire it up, look in the mirror. Does anyone due to come round me? Is it quiet? Anybody coming? No. Right, let's go. And what we've got to do is back onto this bridge. Now there's plenty of room in front here. So backing on the bridge wasn't so bad. But you can get oh God, you can get yourself in a thing. Pity I couldn't show you my mirrors. If I could set this up and you could see the mirrors. So anyway, I'm going to spin around. I've got to get this bridge here, look. See this weighbridge here. Yeah, I've got to back myself onto the weighbridge there. So I turn around in front of it, and stick my nose out the gate, and then I back onto it, which isn't too bad. Look, yeah, it's we're going to use the road. We're not quite straight. The trailer's not quite straight behind me yet, so I'm going to put my nose out into the road, wait till the trailer is straight behind me. Yeah, then that's going to allow me to back up in a straight line. So basically I get on the bridge there. Right, okay, hold on. So we're going around the back of the building. Okay, we're on the bridge. They know how much I weigh, which is a tare weight, so they know how much I'm empty. So when I'm full, they'll weigh me again, and I know how much weight I've got on. So it's follow the building, it says. Follow around the building. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. So we go here nice and gently. Don't catch any cars. Ask this bloke, where do I go, mate? Do I go up there? Where does the containers go? And he goes, oh yeah, just go up there, mate. Go there. Okay, no problem. So we pull ourselves around here, nice and slowly. You never know how tight these bends are. Always take them as wide as you can, because then you've given yourself enough space. You're not going to get yourself stuck. So we go around this corner. Yeah. And where do I go? Where do they want me? Where are they going to load me? And should I go in the building? Do they want me in the building? I don't really want to go into a building that I haven't had permission or guidance to go into. So I'm just sort of waiting for some activity or a person to say, oi, stupid, follow me. You know. So we're going in now, and we'll load. The ramp is behind that cardboard there. Yeah, it's sort of hidden. That's the load going to go on, I guess. They've picked it ready. I'm the first truck of the day, and you see the ramp we're going to load on is here. Oops, I went too far forward. What did I do then? Come on. Yeah, the ramp we want is there. We're going to back onto that ramp. So let's have a slurp of tea and I'll be back with you. So let's where were we? Oh yeah, so let's back onto that now. So let's wait until we come out. We're going out and really tight. I missed going on the bridge. I've been trying to save this, so whilst I've been parked up, I unplugged it. Anyway, I'm coming back on the road, so I'll plug it on. So, if you'd known, or if we were told to come another way, we would have come another way, but this way wasn't that much better, but it was a bit better. But these places in the middle of housing estates, you can get yourself in a right pickle. So let's just follow the way out. Yeah, it won't take us very long. It's not very far. And if you know these sort of situations, if you know, you know. But if you don't know, and there's cars parked on the streets, and there's cars parked on corners, as there is in residential areas, you know, because you know, this is where they live. You don't expect an Arctic to come down your bloody road, do you? And it wasn't that it was a long way off, do you know. It just gives you a sense of, sometimes you see trucks in stupid places and you think, how the hell did you get there? Just give you the sort of places we sometimes have to go, you know. And I'm sure the shop delivery people, you know, you go, you like your Tesco Extra, your little local corner shop, but your little corner shop also gets its goods delivered by all sorts of trucks. But we shouldn't be bringing obviously this place has a right to make a living and to do its work, but we shouldn't be dragging Arctics through these sort of places, or even past people's houses because they're trying to sleep. We shake their houses, we set off alarms. The amount of alarms I set off, because I'm freighted now, so you know, I'm rumbling along, get near a car, I set the alarm off. Yeah. And we come out here. So the road we want is to our left. The camera in the screen doesn't see it. So we could have gone left. But I sort of guessed. It was a bit of a guesstimate because you're here and now you've got no signs telling you, if you're a truck, go this way. Truck signs would be very helpful here. Exit north, exit south, or whatever. But you're now back in estate roads. So how the hell? So I come around here very gingerly, trying to make sure I don't get myself in too much of a pickle. And look, the road I want is just out there, so it's not far. And if you know, you know. If you've been before, you've been before and you know. But if you don't know and you haven't been before, you can get yourself in a world of bother. Yeah. And it's very easy to sit in the armchair, very easy to stand at the side of the road and, you idiot, why did you do that? Or how did you get that? So this is a bit of an explanation sort of video. You know, we call that a shit address, a shit place to go to. I hope I don't go there too often. Well, if you go there often, it's all right because you know where you're going. But going to those sort of places for the first time can really give you a brown patch, shall we say. Let's get back to the meat and 2 veg and find out how many crackpots I've seen over the last few days. This was this morning. Look at this crackpot. Must get past the van, must get past the truck, must get past it. He doesn't care that it's potentially 44 tons. And whoever this guy is, I hope his boss is seeing this and gives him the sack, because if there was anything, he's on his brakes. He hasn't even turned in, he's on his brakes. in front of me before he even changed his lanes. Look at that, standing on the brakes. What a plonker. And, you know, a lot of you will say, oh, I'm unkind, I'm horrible, Reggie, you shouldn't show these people up. Those are the people, this year, when you've had to renew your insurance on your vehicle and it's gone up 50%, it's because these plonkers. Yeah, because the smash that may have caused, or could have happened, it's your and my insurance premium that's going to go up. Those people don't deserve a job. They don't deserve a license, but they don't deserve a job, do they? I hope you know somebody who owns that firm, and you tell them that your driver must be smoking dope or must get past it. Here he comes on the brakes, look, on the brakes, right in front. What a wally. What I wanted you to notice on this one is this truck came from Croatia. Wow, he's a long way from home, isn't he? Man, oh man, he's a long way from home. Yeah. I'll show you something. I'll tell you why it came to my attention. Let me show you something. Here we are, coming down 38. As you go over the bridge, look ahead. Look way ahead on top of that bridge now and see what crosses it. Does the camera see it? Do we see him? Here he is. Now watch, see the bridge there? That is a wagon and drag. Do you see? At this point here, let's go back slightly. Right. As you go over that bridge, you're watching. You watch him now, wagon and drag. Look, there's a wagon and drag. So now we know that wagon and drag is going to come out onto the road. So we know he's going to come out right where. So we get over and we get ready for him to coming out. Give him a chance. So we're going over here. That's why we've come over here now, because we've already seen him. If you didn't see anyone on the bridge, it wouldn't be a problem. You'd stay there. But that's what we saw, wagon and drag, see? Yeah. So we know he's going to come out. The reason we knew he was going to come out there is because we saw him go above this bridge here, didn't we? Yeah. You've just... And now we can tuck behind him now he's come. So he might have been a bit behind us or a bit in front of us, but we knew he was going to come out that little slip road. So we were ready for him. Yeah, here's another one chopped my nose off this morning. I'm going along, right? Why are we? Oh, there we are. Is that better? That's it. I've done it the wrong way. Here we are. This guy, watch him. He's in a tractor unit, fine. But look how close he cuts. Look, he cuts up right in front of me. I hope he doesn't do that when he's got a trailer on. What a wally head, huh? What's wrong with these? There's bad truck drivers, there's bad car drivers, and there's bad truck drivers. There was no reason to do that whatsoever. What a wally. So, some cars, the trouble is, the same old saying, I've always push it. If you get involved in something, is it there? It might 100% be their fault, but then also is the 10% of it your fault for being there for them to do whatever they got to do. So we're coming off at the junction here. There's my opportunity to go on the inside lane. So I'm going to go in the inside lane. I'm not sure. I don't trust this guy in front. There's something odd about him. So this other guy goes underneath. Dangerous. Hasn't even spotted. But I'm sitting back here and I'm watching him. I'm watching him because I don't trust him. And look, last minute he comes across. Some people you can just see by the way they're driving and what they're doing and the speed. He's not sure of his junction. Just keep away from them. Let them do what they want to do. But swapping lanes again, look. And actually he's in the wrong lane because he's got to come over again yet, because there's no giveaway at the end of here. So he's going to come over into this lane again anyway. Here he comes, look. See? So some people you just have a sixth sense about, and he's gone back on the motorway. So some of them you just gotta keep out of their way. Let them do what they gotta do. You don't know what's going on in their heads. They could be completely lost and not familiar, but I am only interested in keeping me safe. So I'm only interested in not getting mangled up with these people. Yeah. So what's going on here then? He's come alongside. He hasn't got his foot down and gone. I'm keeping the same gap between me and the vehicle in front. He decides to shove himself in front in the gap. If you're going to go, pass. If you're not going to go, don't pass. But now you've just shoved yourself in my face. And to make it even worse, you've shoved yourself in my face and now you're slower than I am. Or a complete arsehole. Anyway, again, you just, I'm going to pass you. What the hell was that all about? Why the hell did you pass me in the first place? They just can't think a foot in front of themselves, can they? They can't see a hill coming up. They can't realise that they're loaded. They just, I don't know, just can't figure it out. Some of these people are just crazy. So, I know I'm clutching at straws. It's been very quiet, but just notice, watch this, look, a mile from the junction. So, why would you struggle past? See, if I'm a mile from, if I know where I'm going, and I know I'm coming off pretty soon, and there's a truck in front, I'll just wait. Either follow it if it comes off at the junction, but why struggle past when you're only a mile from the junction? You really don't know how long it's going to pass you. You can guess it, you can think it. We're now half a mile from the junction, and he's not, now he decides to pull in front. Fine, and everything up to now is okay. What makes it not okay is because he's gone for the overtake, knowing full well that, because if he's following a sat, if he either knows where he's going or the sat nav is telling him that he's not far from his junction, and now he turns into his junction. Just not thinking ahead. These cruise controls are the worst thing they ever invented, because the cruise control lets him pass. He's just a cruise control passenger. He's not a driver. He's not thinking about what he's doing. He's just a numbnut sitting there on the cruise control. He's a passenger, isn't he? Yeah. Here's another numbnut. It's hoofing it down. Well, in this weather, you get a slam on, you're just going to slide. So, okay. He's passing me. I'm keeping a good gap between me and the vehicle in front, because remember, it's only the last 6 inches that kills you. Everything up to that is a miss, isn't it? So fine, he's okay. He's going up there up the middle, not giving a damn about the cars in the fast lane, that he's creating a whole load of spray. And this van behind is a bit of a suicide jockey. I was thinking to myself, have you ever heard of the name Convoy? But he's put himself in there, and look at this numbnuts. Look how close he is. It's hoofing down with rain. If something catastrophic was to happen and the motorway came to a sudden stop, he's got no chance. And he can't even see in front. The Arctic in front is pulling up the spray. The man in the van is going to die, isn't he? If all of a sudden there's a crossover from the other side and everyone has to slam on, and it doesn't happen very, very often, but it does happen. I'm not talking about something that doesn't happen, but maybe twice or 3 times in your driving career, you will have to slam on for whatever reason. And obviously he's never slammed, this tanker driver has never had to slam on out of the blue for any reason before, has he? And the spray that those two are creating, no consideration to the guy in the fast lane. If there's any puddles, what a bunch of numbnuts. And here's me trying to keep a distance behind a vehicle safely, This is my life-giving gap. If it doesn't save my life, it might be save his life, because like I say, if something catastrophic did happen, it's only the last inch. If you can stop before that last inch, you're going to live. But if you can't stop and you go past that last inch and you do 2 or 3 inches, you've killed someone, haven't you? Now, I want you to help me have a look at this. We're 12:15, okay? We're 12:15, and this guy passes me, no problem. Spectrum Freight, yeah, 13-ton lift. He's a man. There's a man with a crane on the back of it. And he's carrying some railway bogies. And he's making good headway. He's passing me at a reasonable, his and what is he? What was he? What place is that? Something 757? Can we see? Look. Anyway, can you see him? So he passes me, and he's making good headway. He's making 1 mile or 2 miles and more than me, so that's fine. That's no problem at all. I don't have a problem with that. However, if we now jump forward, so I'm going along, you know, minding my own business, and if we go forward to 12:37, so I wouldn't have stopped or gone anywhere. He wouldn't have stopped or gone anywhere. And I noticed something coming up behind me. Here he is. Ah, look. 12:37. Okay, it's raining now. Is that the same bloke passing me again? How the hell did that happen? Here he comes, look, and again he's passing me with good freight, for good speed. You know, he wouldn't have slowed down on the hills. I wouldn't have passed him anywhere. Is that the same firm got 2 loads of the same thing, or is that the same truck? Look, was that a 3 or a 7? What were we looking at? It's the same damn truck, isn't it? What? How did that happen? How did he manage to pass us and come out the blue with such a good pace? You know, he's clearly pulling away. I'm on 56 or whatever the governor is. Do you know what I mean? I've got my foot down because we're coming up the motorway, and he's got his foot down, and he can make considerably better pace than I am. If I remember, this was coming out of Wales, so I'm loaded. So how did he manage to pass me twice? What the, and leaving me at such a pace twice over? I couldn't figure that out. There's something odd with the matrix. Why did he pass at this time, 12:39, and yet if we go back to 12:16, no, 12:15, before the rain, he passes us. It's the same damn thing, isn't it? That's why I pressed the recorder. I'm just going through my my recordings. Happens to be, this was on February the 13th. What happened at February the 13th that the same truck passed me twice? That's the mean. That's why I pressed that. You know, you see things, you notice things, don't you? Doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo. And at 12:37, here he is, again passing me with good pace. Weird, man. Weird. And here's another one. Watch. Can you see him? Can you see the man on the bike? No, yes, he's got a nice reflective gear on, so he's good and safe, but he hasn't got a light. Not a light at all. Yeah, and I'll show you now. He hasn't got a light. and he cuts out in front of me without even looking behind. Watch this. There's a puddle. Here he is. Look, no lights. You see him ahead of us, but you can barely see him ahead of us. It's only the reflective of his jacket that you see. So it's good that he's wearing reflectives, but there's no lights at all on that push bike. These push bike people are crazy. Suicidal. No lights at all, in the dark. Here we go, early morning, and watch him. Watch him. No lifesaver. No looking behind. Look at him. He should be able to hear me from now, but keep an eye on him. Watch him. Here he goes. Straight off in front of me. What the? Again, no lights whatsoever. What a crackpot. Oh, bit of a flood. Here we are. Wet conditions. Must get past the truck. We're running into we've come down into your carriageway, fine, you've had your chance. But, oh no, must get past the truck. Yeah, slippery wet conditions. Running into a 40 zone, standing on the brakes, on the white line, slippery white lines. Must get past the truck. I don't care if I smash my car up, get smashed into, cost me my life, lose a limb. I've got past the truck. Bloody idiots. So here's another one. So it's wet and it's slippery, keep your distance, but as you can see, instant slow down, move out to the 2 outside lanes. Yeah, the sign tells us to move over. We don't know what's ahead. We don't know if there's one policeman looking after somebody, busy doing something, helping somebody having an heart attack, being ill, or we don't know what's ahead. But we've got to give them the benefit of the doubt, and we've got to keep away from them, because we don't want them to not save somebody's life because they're having to keep picking their head up to have a look in case there's an idiot coming. So everybody's pretty going along, and I know sometimes the signs do come up and there's nothing there. So this guy's thought, it's been a while, there's nothing there, but he's not. He's gone on the inside thinking it's a fake one, or it's cleared up by the time you get there. But anyway, this guy in this van sees something, comes over, no problem. He's got plenty of time. But keep watching the inside, keep watching. Look at this plonker here. These people, whatever's happening, are doing their job. You want them to do their job. You want them to stay safe. What if it was your wife that was on the floor getting resuscitation? You don't want the bloke to stop doing his resuscitation because he has to look up just in case there's an idiot coming and is liable to run into him. These people don't deserve a license. That should be an instant ban. What a stupid thing to do in the rain. As it happens, this guy is just clearing up after something. But even he deserves respect. What a dangerous job that he does. We need these people to do this job. And if these people were around, these idiots that scare them and get close to them and make mistakes, he'd say, screw that, I ain't doing that job. And there'd be nobody there to rescue you when you were on the floor screaming in pain because you needed somebody to help you. Wow, it's so annoying when they do that. Me. Yeah. And then he comes off on the junction anyway. Wow. There's some real bad drivers out there. Really, really bad drivers out there. So here's this one. Whenever 2 motorways are splitting, a motorway splitting, one motorway one way, one the other, lots of major directions are changing. Watch this white car here now. So we've got M5 north in this lane, and I'm going M5 south, so I'm over here in this one and this one, and M5 North is that one. So again, I drive around thinking everybody is idiots, so just watch him, watch him. As it happens, this one is just, he's made a mistake and fair play's carried on. Now he's got the left hand indicator in, so it's still no, we ain't through the junction yet. Action can happen. Now watch. Okay, he's committed to that lane now, so he's going M5 North, you think? Yeah, he's going M5 North. Oh, hold on. He's just realised he's in the wrong place. He's got his right hand indicator on, but he realises he's made his mistake and he stayed in the lane. So he's a good driver. You don't always know where you're going, and you do make mistakes and leave things, but he'd seen his mistake and he accepted it. So now he's just got to go up north for a junction, turn around and come back down south. Yeah, but whenever there's two major motorways change direction or join each other, it's the old antennae go up. Yeah, the orange danger light or the red danger light flashes in my head. Right, be prepared for anything. So I'm catching up on my films and I'm thinking, I don't remember this. Where is this? Do you remember this? Well, we shouldn't be allowed roads like this. Where the hell? What's I don't really remember where this is. Do you remember where this is? What am I doing coming down crappy little roads next to houses? We shouldn't really be allowed down these roads, should we? It's just not fair. It's not fair to the residents. No. Chock-a-block. Here we go. And then I sort of think, oh yeah, I know. This was that place. That was that Worcester sauce place, isn't it? This is coming out of that Worcester sauce place down that little road, creating carnage. Arctics shouldn't be allowed to come down roads like this. No. We just create too much havoc. It's not fair to everyone, is it? Maybe these people are on night shifts. Maybe these are people who are working, coming down residential streets. Whoever organises or allows it, or town planners or councillors. I mean, year over year, generation over generation, this isn't one particular person's fault. Oh, yeah, she nearly, did you see that? Oh yeah, look, she tried to get out of the way. She nearly bumped this car. Watch the back end of her. Watch now, she goes in this drive. She decides to go in the driveway out the way, I think. Careful, watch. Oh, stop it, missus. Don't go there, missus. Oh, where you going, you silly cow? Oh, all right then. She decided to go there whilst I go by. Have you ever had a bump in the street and you thought, where the hell did that come from? Oh dear me, we shouldn't be allowed down here, should we? Beginning, end and middle. I mean, even coming out of here, you have to go wide to keep off the curb. You don't want your trailer going on the inside of the curb here. So you have to push yourself wide. Push yourself out. There's a sign there, easy to knock over. So that little workman's sign. So we go wide as possible. Clear that little sign of the roadman so we don't run him over. And here we come, back on the main road. Yeah. So, there's no gentleman of the road. The Arctic drivers was a skill to look up to. If you were an Arctic driver, you were the best driver on the road. If you wanted to know how to drive, follow a truck. That doesn't apply anymore. There's madmen in trucks. Now, here we go. It's not a case of, after you, sir. Oh, no, by all means, after you, sir. Look at this guy. He just pulls out. He doesn't wait until the road's clear and pulls out. He just pulls out, I'm coming through. Here he comes. Look. Yeah, I'm coming through. You're going to have to climb on the pavement to get around me. Yeah, what a, you know. I know it's a busy spot, but if you're parked up somewhere, just wait until the road is clear and then make your move. Don't just pull out for the hell of it. There's no gentleman on the road anymore, is there? So let me just show you coming out of Freightliner onto the ring road. To go, you have to go left to go right. You're forced to go this way, but as soon as you come out of this road here, you've got to get across 3 lanes because you're turning around on this roundabout. So you have to join these, but not only join them and carry on, but you've got to join them and get your arse over there as fast as you can. You ain't got a lot of space. You've just got to nudge your way, roll the way over, because you're on your way and you're coming around. Where's that bus going to do? Your bus blocked over there, look. Yeah, so here we are. They like to block the roundabout here and they all over you. Yeah, so you have to have eyes in the back of your head. Yeah. They come out of nowhere. They almost come from under your trailer. Yeah. But you get some days when it gets really busy, you sort of think, where the hell did that idiot come from? Some days you think that they pop themselves out from underneath your trailer. You're a bloody big long 55 foot, you've got a 40-foot container on you. If it was a curtain, it'd be a 45-foot trailer. But we've got 40-foot trailers with a unit in front of it, and they just won't leave you alone. Leave me alone to just, I accept I'm a big smelly slug and I'm going slow and I'm in your way, but just let me get out of your way so I can carry on doing what I've got to do. Yeah. Whenever you're going around junctions or anything like that, watch out for them. Watch where this one comes from. You're watching the truck and you're thinking, that's okay, that's okay. He's going straight on and right. I'm going left. Yeah, okay. No problem. And then look at these. Look, must get round the truck. Must get round the truck. You can't wait 2 seconds behind the truck because you've got a motorway to pass him. You have to pass him in a dangerous spot, don't you? It's not a case that you're going to get stuck behind the truck on a little B road and you're going to be behind him for minutes, or 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You were literally seconds away from joining the motorway where you could have passed him easily and safely. You could have, look, we're at this roundabout. Let's go forward a bit. Yeah, let's go forward. Let's go to about here now. Right, so you know you're going to get on the motorway and you're going to go left. You're going to left on the motorway, and if there's anything slow truck in front of you, you'll soon dispatch him. You can go in the outside lane. You've got 3 lanes to play with. But no, you'd rather risk your life and chop up the nose of the truck and get in there where you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 seconds from being on the motorway, and you can just pull out in the right hand lane. You've got 2 or 3 lanes to play with and pass safely. What a wally. So here's another dangerous move. Are we going? Let's go. Right. This guy's blocked. This guy's going to go up the A5. You know that, don't you? So, of all the things to want to do, you don't know what he's going to do, when he's going to pull out in front of you and crush you. So you're going to go around the blind side of him. So he can't see you. Can't see you. He can't see you. He could pull out in front of you at any time and crush you. What a dangerous move to make. And you can see plainly that he's waiting for him to move. So if he moves, he's moving, you're squashed. But you take that risk, you squeeze your way through, don't you? And then cry like a baby. So luckily, he was stopped for enough times, but he could have moved at any time and squashed you, and you would have been crying like a baby. My God. Then there's that crackpot we've just seen. And watch. Are you watching? Are you watching? It's not over yet. It's not over till it's over. Here we go. Here we go. Must get past the truck. Must get past the truck. Here we go. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, must get past the truck. Yeah, can't be doing without being behind the truck. You plonker. Here's another one. You see him just last minute. You ready? Watch this white van in front of this green van. Watch this white van. Oh, oh, oh. It's not this junction I want. It is a bit sort of confusing because he's probably looking for the M5. This junction 7 comes up just before the junction for the M5. So you're thinking you're going left. But, you know, all the time. Driving standards are just crazy. Oh yeah. That's what we saw here. Keep your eyes careful. Watch. We're clearly on the motorway. Traffic's coming to a stop. Watch out. Whoop. Look at this guy. Oh, one last one before we go. I'm guessing the motorway goes through the Midlands here. It's an urban, you could call it an urban motorway. So they're going to do, look, ooh, a little learner on the motorway. It's not far between junctions. You're tempted, aren't you? And if you're a learner, you don't know anyway. But yeah, a learner on the motorway. I bet you it happens. He's probably just going up one junction, isn't he? Just for convenience. He knows where he's going. Maybe two junctions. The junctions come thick and fast when you're coming up through here. Yeah, from say 7 to 12 or anything like that. The M6 goes right through the middle. Anyway, this is me signing off. I think I've got everything that I've looked at. I think so. I'm pretty sure we've done everything. We've covered everything, haven't we? Yeah, there's nothing. I don't remember anything spectacular happening. It's been fairly quiet. But you just never know. You always carry your camera with you. You just never know when anything's going to happen. Yeah. So, dash cams. You must carry dash cams always. I think they should make it part of the MOT, to be honest. That everybody has an automatic dash cam front and rear in the cars, so that everybody knows what was going on everywhere, and they see things. If it was up to me, I'd make dash cams compulsory, that you can't switch on. They permanently record all the time for maybe a week or two, and you can retrieve from them, but you can't wipe them. So if there's an accident or a bump or any sort of incidents, the police can come along, or the ambulance people or the fire people can just plug into the brain of the car, and they can see instantly what's happened if there's been an incident or whatever. Yeah, I think it might stop a lot of bad drivers, because there's too many bad drivers getting away with too many things, and it's just from here on in, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. More and more drivers, more and more bad driving, more and more the law is an arse. Yeah. Anyway, let's leave it at there, and we've done a catch up. So before we leave, we do a little security checkup, but I've got something for you. I'm going on a journey on a train on Wednesday. I'm going to Glasgow on a train. I haven't never been in a train that far. It's been years and years and years since I've been on a train, and that distance. So we're going on a bit of a special mission on Wednesday. So it might be Thursday by the put it on, or if I can get home early enough, it'll be Wednesday night. I'll be putting it on. But there's a really special film coming up. It's now Monday. So let's see what happens tomorrow. If there's a reason to take a film, but if not, Wednesday I am travelling by train up to Glasgow. Is it 300 mile away? Something like that. And then coming back down, yeah, in the day. So anyway, we'll have a look forward to that. Keep your eyes open for that, yeah. Reggie on the train on Wednesday.